So friends, a Maybach has arrived to pick up our tourists. Hello everyone on the Olga Land channel. Today we are at Antalya airport. And what concerns people the most, tourists, travel agents, and transfer companies, is how individual transfer pickups will work now. Everything happening at the airport right now is connected to us. But we are already prepared in detail. I'll show you everything now. Olga Land. Yacht. Transfers, excursions, group and individual. Everything you were looking for in Antalya, subscribe. We are celebrating our 8th year as our own transport company. At the Antalya airport, there are tourists. We have our own fleet of vehicles, and of course, since yesterday, we've been monitoring this entire situation. Let's figure out what we had before and what we have now. Previously, tourists were met with signs at the airport. When a person came out, their individual transfer would approach them. They would come up and meet the tourists. That's where our drivers used to stand. And overall, that's still where things are happening for now. But the difference is that before, it was the drivers themselves who did this. And there was time for meeting the guests. Now drivers are forbidden from entering and parking their cars in the parking lot for a long time. Because of this, the car can only enter only for 15 minutes, no more, otherwise a fine is imposed. Accordingly, drivers can't park their cars in the parking lot and come to meet people with signs. It is assumed that tourists coming out of the airport must somehow inform the driver that they are ready to get in the car, go to the parking lot, and wait for him. They have 10 to 15 minutes while he drives in, and accordingly, they should leave the airport. Let's get to the facts. Let's see how this actually happens. It's the end of May right now. Just take a moment to look at how many incredible, eager, and excited tourists have already gathered here, waiting for the event to begin. And of course, standing right here in the middle of this massive, bustling crowd, you naturally want to quickly get your bearings and find a way to leave comfortably. So, for all the tourists, when they finally come out of the station, let's just go ahead and do it exactly like this. All the tourists, when they come out, see this sign. Welcome to Antalya. They have two options. The first is to leave with the tour operator. You go and look for your tour operator's sign. You go up to it and wait in line until you're registered, until they tell you your bus number, and then you're on your own. You go to look for it. Here are tourists going, looking for their bus number on their own. Then you wait for all the other tourists who have arrived on different flights, because sometimes several flights are combined. And then we go to the hotel, yes, and the group transfer from the tour operator stops at almost every hotel along the way where they need to drop people off. And now, if you choose the other option, that's an individual transfer. What does that look like? Now we shall head all the way back to the original starting point, right where the many arriving tourists are currently exiting the main international terminal building. Here it is. Welcome to Antalya. And we turn left. Now, according to the new rules, each company must have its own branded label. What will change for us on July 1st is that there will no longer be personalized name signs. Please make your way over to the left side. Every single participating company will have its own individual exhibition stand, and accordingly we have one too. You can find OZLAND VIP OZLAND. It's literally 3 meters from the entrance. Right now we're still making name signs, but starting June 1st there will only be branded stands. And here our guests have just come out, our regular tourists. And we, the ones seeing them off and meeting them. They're being led to the parking lot. Let's see how far it is to walk. From the main exit, all the way to the outdoor parking lot. Many people say, and the main rumors were, that it's quite a long walk. Previously, tourists walked the same way. Now, at the parking lot with the driver, here are our tourists. There is a specific designated parking area. And honestly, it's not very far to walk, about 2 or 3 minutes. The greeter has informed us that the tourists have already arrived, they've landed, and are on their way. At this time, the driver heads out from the first terminal to meet the eager visiting tourists. Here we are, we've arrived. This is the waiting area for tourists. Everything is prepared for this. You see, so that in the summer the scorching sun doesn't bother anyone. There is a sturdy roof overhead, there are cooling fans spinning, and for those travelers who specifically need to connect to the local Wi-Fi, there is a dedicated Wi-Fi booth available. If you didn't manage to connect while you were near the baggage claim area, or simply didn't have enough time then, you can easily establish a connection right here. Just make sure to select Russian as your preferred language on the interface. After that, you simply scan your passport, and then a unique access code appears clearly on the screen for you to use. You can either quickly take a photo of it or enter it manually. And this is the exact spot where we will be waiting for a while. The car will come up here. You see, they're driving in. And this is the entire parking area. You can't stand here. So, if you need to let your tour operator know that you've arrived and you need some time for your escort, make sure to tell them so it doesn't happen that the car arrives while you're still over there. In general, there's always enough time to approach the tour operator. The tour operator doesn't need it, like I told you. At the very beginning of the video, I showed that you have to stand in this whole line. You can go up without waiting in line. You give your last name, they quickly find you on the list, check you off, and that's it. Then you go to our greeter, he picks you up and brings you here, and then you just wait about 5 to 10 minutes for the car. It literally took us about 2 or 3 minutes to get here, right? And right here, I think in the high season they'll put out benches, so you can wait comfortably on a bench. We saw our car. They help you load your things. This is a comfort class car. I'll also include a video of this for you today. See, there's a car seat. Everything you need is here. Vera Besichkin. Now let's take a closer look at this together. Obviously, with this is why the law was introduced. With this many signs, it's very hard to find the right one. Tourists get lost, they run around searching, and of course, once there's a specific logo, it'll be easier. Right now, there are still personalized signs, but starting from the first, we'll have to remove them. And after that, you'll only be able to find us by the logo. So we've just met some more of our tourists, and now we'll take them to the car. Hello, hello, what are you saying? Yes, I'm saying everything's fine. Even if you get confused and lost, like these tourists of ours, it's nothing to worry about. They had instructions on what to do in such a situation. As you can see, we found them pretty quickly. Now, for all our tourists, we've prepared a separate video instruction showing where and how to find our counter so you don't get lost at the airport. This video for tourists is available in several formats and can be downloaded, so it's almost impossible to get lost. Have a great vacation. Thank you. Welcome to Turkey in person. Today I'm meeting everyone. We just have new rules, so today I'm filming a review of how things will be. Do you mind if... And now I'll show you what the car looks like, specifically the Maybach. We have two classes of cars. So there's Comfort. That's also a minivan. Leather interior. But the Maybach, if someone specifically wants a Mercedes, you can get it at a slightly different price. Plus you'll get an actual Mercedes. Right now it's in high demand, and of course we provide this service. But as a bonus, for example, these tourists don't know that they're about to get a Maybach. We're not stingy with this car. It greets everyone, and many of our tourists get it too. But that's why Comfort is different. You can get different cars. But today it will be a minivan, like in the first video where we met the tourists. A Comfort class minivan. I have a separate video review of the Comfort class car. And I'll upload a separate review of the Maybach as well, so subscribe. So friends, a Maybach has arrived for our tourists. The difference with the Maybach is that it has massage seats and extendable footrests. Please have a seat. Look how beautiful it is. That's a bonus. Is there internet here? Yes, so... Gidiş Çukali? Yes, that too, yes, a mini Triumph. Thank you. You're welcome. So, will we see you again or not? We won't see each other again. Only online, yes? Alright, have a great vacation. Thank you very much. Goodbye, have a wonderful vacation. I appreciate that. Thank you. Right away, it feels strikingly and remarkably different from all the familiar amenities and comforts we had back at the motor pool. Olga Land. Yachts, transfers, excursions, group and individual. Everything you were looking for in Antalya. Subscribe.